bad memories. Some were good.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the problems that made our favorite dinosaur franchise lose credibility. These are some of the most important moments in the first 3 Jurassic World movies, so beware the spoilers ahead.
Sweetheart, you will, okay? I promise. Tomorrow you will be home and your mother will never let me see you again.
Number 10, the Indoraptor fiasco, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Perfect weapon for the modern age. Built for combat, with tactical responses more acute than any human soldier.
What is that thing?
If previous films focused on the dangers of genetic powers, this one shows how ridiculous it can get. The hybrid Indoraptor is introduced as the ultimate assassin that can kill just about anything, so long as a laser sight is pointed at its target. But is that really a good selling point? If you already have to aim, why not just shoot the target yourself? The Indoraptor is just an unreliable assassin, and for being the franchise's idea of a perfect weapon, it was defeated pretty easily. This just proves that hybrid dinosaurs were one of the worst things these movies tried to pull off. Number 9, the biggest and dumbest carnivore the world has ever seen, Jurassic World Dominion. It was always a bit of a stretch to believe the main characters survived every movie, but this takes it to a whole level of absurdity. When the cast faces a Giganotosaurus, they try to hide behind a car wreck. Their reaction is oddly slow, and for some reason, they aren't eaten immediately. When the giant lizard finally stops playing with its food, it goes after Maisie. By then, she's already protected by a ladder cage.
What? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're okay.
Why doesn't it go after the other 5 humans? Later, when it finally does corner the group, it decides to go after Ian Malcolm because, well, there isn't really a reason. This could have been a top-tier Jurassic moment if it wasn't bogged down by baffling writing. Number 8, changing Raptor allegiances, Jurassic World.
Stand down. Hey! What did I just say? Delta, I see you. Back up. Okay, good.
Every Jurassic fan knows that velociraptors are the smartest dinosaurs in the series. They even show a capacity for empathy. These qualities are pretty murky in Jurassic World. Owen Grady is established as the alpha of his pack, boldly leading them on a hunt, until the Indominus becomes the new alpha. Look, we're not totally surprised that the Raptors turned on their owners. They are animals after all. But how does Owen become the alpha again later? By showing kindness? How exactly does this pack dynamic work? Do you win Raptor loyalty by being the strongest or the nicest? It's all just a mess when you try to apply any logic to it.
Easy. Easy.
Number 7, Alan and Ellie's kiss, Jurassic World Dominion. There was always chemistry between Sam Neill's Alan Grant and Laura Dern's Ellie Sattler.
Grown. It's shocking. They're both in college. Can you believe that?
And Mark?
It's over.
Oh.
In the first film, the romance was implied, but by the third, it was clear they weren't together. That changed with the third Jurassic World. Dominion saw them reunite to take down the evil company, Biosyn. They rekindle their relationship and share a kiss by the end, but it just rings hollow.
Ellie,
Yeah.
I am coming with you.
there wasn't much going on between them throughout the story, and most audiences had already moved on from their romance. This payoff comes as a cheap attempt at fan service.
I'm getting used to it.
Let's finish this.
Yeah.
Number 6. Masrani Takes Flight, Jurassic World.
Claire,
Mr. Masrani, you're flying.
I got my license.
2 more.
Well, 2 more days.
When the Indominus Rex wipes out people and dinosaurs alike, park security finally calls in the big guns. You'd think with thousands of staff, someone would be able to fly a helicopter.
Is he okay? Are you okay?
Oh, he's just being dramatic. Are you still building?
But no. Instead, the owner of Jurassic World, Simon Masrani, decides to lead the dangerous mission himself. To no viewer's surprise, it doesn't end well. The writers could have at least made him an experienced pilot, but the movie makes it clear that he's not even qualified. Having a CEO fly into battle was already silly enough to make our eyes roll. Making him below amateur was flat out frustrating.
10 o'clock by the birdcage!
Number 5. The Floor is Lava, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. To enjoy a movie about dinosaurs in the modern age, you're going to have to suspend your disbelief quite a bit. It is, however, impossible to forgive this ridiculous moment. Amidst a volcanic eruption, Owen is met by an incoming lava flow. Because of the effects of a tranq dart, he has to awkwardly drag his own limp body away. Was this really the best time for some slapstick humor? The destruction of Isla Nublar is supposed to be one of the most tense and emotional parts of the movie. Tonally, it just doesn't fit. It also just doesn't logically make sense. Owen should not have walked away unscathed after being so close to molten lava. Number 4. Entering the Indominus Rex Enclosure, Jurassic World.
Oh, It doesn't make any sense. These doors haven't been open in weeks.
Like every Jurassic film, a dino has to escape captivity and wreak havoc. It's just a matter of making their escapes convincing. When Owen inspects the Indominus Rex paddock, he notices claw marks, making Claire believe that it climbed out.
Were those claw marks always there?
You think it...
Strangely, Owen enters the paddock to investigate, even though he's unsure if the Rex is actually gone. Anyone with common sense would know that's a bad idea. Why not check the outside of the enclosure first? Or better yet, wait for Claire to confirm if it escaped. Speaking of Claire, why did she drive off instead of just calling Central Control? Of all the dino breakouts in the franchise, this one ranks as one of the worst.
Hey, what's the problem?
It's in the cage! It's in there with you!
Go!
Number 3. Universal Dino Calming, Jurassic World Dominion. One of the main draws of these films is the concept of humans learning to tame dinosaurs. It can be an interesting angle if it's convincing enough. Take Owen's training gesture, for example.
Okay. Eyes on me. Blue. Blue. Watch it. Charlie, hey, don't give me that shit. Delta, lock it up. Good. And we're moving.
We can buy that he raised the Raptors to obey this simple command, as absurd as it is, but Dominion puts way too much faith in this technique. Owen manages to hold off 2 massive carnivores by extending his hand, and it somehow works. It's doubtful that any wild dinosaur would respond to this. What's even sillier is that this later works on the baby Velociraptor Beta. At this point, the taming method feels more like magic than science. Number 2. Claire's High Heels, Jurassic World. Remember when the T-Rex chased down a Jeep in the first film? Well, she must have slowed down with age because she couldn't catch up to a human woman this time around. Even if Claire was a track star, there's no way she could outrun a dinosaur that moves at 32 miles an hour.
It's one of theirs?
Not only did she survive, she did so in heels. Heels! They don't even try to hide it. The camera, in fact, focuses on them. She should have at least gone barefoot or ditched the heels before the finale. That would have made this moment a little more believable.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Releasing the Dinosaurs. Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Car crash, or that it's beyond our control, like a fatal illness. We don't conceive of sudden, radical, irrational change as woven into the very fabric of existence. Yet I can assure you it most assuredly is. And it's happening now.
This ending left us with so many questions, and not the good kind. One is whether having a human clone in the franchise is jumping the shark. The biggest head-scratcher, though, is Maisie's decision to release dinosaurs into the world. It seems to reflect an animal rights message, but it doesn't make much sense.
I had to. They're alive. Like me.
Although we appreciate Maisie's empathy, painting this as the right choice feels forced.
All of this exists because of me. If I don't innovate, somebody else will.
These few dinosaurs wouldn't be enough to save entire species. They'd likely just cause havoc before dying out or getting captured. This also contradicts the previous film's themes, which emphasize that these dinos are more artificial creations than real animals, so the preservation dilemma falls flat.
That real scientists make real discoveries. Now, what John Hammond and InGen did at Jurassic Park is create genetically engineered theme park monsters, nothing more and nothing less.
Do you think you'd be smart enough to survive the Jurassic World movies? Let us know in the comments.